Hi, today we're going to see more about polynomials. Consider a polynomial. Let's say x squared plus 3x plus 4. This is a polynomial, right? Okay. Look at the exponential. Look at the exponents, right? X to the power 2, x to the power 1. So both the exponents of the variable are positive integers. So definitely it's a polynomial. Okay, fine. So this polynomial has three terms. Okay, x squared is a term, and 3x is a term, and 4 is a term. So polynomial is an addition of these terms, right? And each term should have a positive exponent of the variable, right? Or else it can be a number. Okay, the terms can be a number, or the terms should be the exponents of the variables in the terms should be positive integers. Okay, so it's a polynomial. So how many terms are there? 3 terms are there. Right? So what are the exponents here? 2, 1. Okay. So in the exponents, okay, which is a greater one, right? Which is greater? 1 and 2 is greater. So x squared, we call it the leading term. The term with the highest exponent of the variable is called the leading term. So here x squared is the leading term. Leading term. Among 3 terms given here, the leading term is x squared. Okay? Right? This is leading term. There's something else you have to know. Leading coefficient. Leading coefficient. Right? Leading coefficient means the coefficient of the leading term. So here x squared is the leading term. So here the coefficient is 1. Leading coefficient is 1. Understood? Let's see another example. Two x cubed plus 4x squared minus 5x plus 3. Okay. Is it a polynomial? Yes, this is a polynomial, right? 2x cubed plus 4x squared minus 5x plus 3. How many terms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? What are the exponents? 3, 2, 1. Which is greater? 3 is the greatest of 3. Of these 3 numbers. Okay? So 3 is the greatest. So here, since 3 is the greatest, right? Among all 3 exponents here, right? X cubed, 2x cubed is the leading term. Leading term is x cubed, 2x cubed, 2x cubed, right? And what is the leading coefficient? The leading coefficient is 2. Understood? Alright? Fine. So if you consider the common format of a polynomial, so this is a common format of a polynomial, right? Px is equal to an x to the power n plus an minus 1 x to the power n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x to the power n minus 2, and it will go, so on it will go, right? A2 x squared plus a1 x plus a0, right? In a polynomial, right, always remember sometimes there will be single numbers, right? Okay, so here a naught is a number. Okay, so here you can see each and every terms here, right? An into x to the power n is a term, and an minus 1 into x to the power n minus 1 is another term. An minus 2 into x to the power n minus 2 is another term. Okay, fine. So if this is a polynomial, right, this will be the leading term. Okay. Leading term. Leading term is what? An x to the power n minus 1. Right? So what about the leading coefficient? Leading coefficient is a. And if you consider a polynomial, its leading coefficient cannot be equal to 0. Right? Always remember, other coefficients can be 0, right? but the leading coefficient cannot be 0 in a polynomial. So keep that in mind. Alright? Okay. So it's not n minus 1, it should be x a n into x to the power n. Right. So what is the leading term? Leading term is a n x to the power n. So we call this polynomial as nth order polynomial. This polynomial is an nth order polynomial. Okay, right? So you have to see what is the highest exponent, right? If you know the highest exponent of a polynomial, you can say which order it belongs to. So for example, if you say that, if you consider this polynomial, let's say the fx is equal to x cubed plus 4x square minus 1. Okay, consider this polynomial, right? What is the order of this polynomial? So what is the highest exponent here, right? So what are the exponents here? 3, 2, 1. The highest is 3, 2, right? Okay, the highest is 3. So it's going to be a third order polynomial. This fx is a third order polynomial. Alright guys, right? So now you know how to find the order of a polynomial. Okay. So if you consider this polynomial, it's a third order polynomial, and how many terms are there? Here it has 3 terms. Okay. Here how many terms are there? So you have to calculate it. Okay. Always remember, right? An nth order polynomial can have up to. So I'm gonna erase this part. Okay. An nth order polynomial can have up to n plus 1 terms. Okay. It can have up to n plus 1 terms, right? It can have terms less than n plus 1, but it cannot go beyond n plus 1. And if you consider a second order polynomial, okay, a second order polynomial can have only up to how much? It's a second order polynomial, so 2 plus 1, right? 3 terms. It can have up to 3 terms, right? It cannot have 4 or 5 terms. A second order polynomial cannot have 4 or 5 terms, right? It can have up to 3 terms, right? Okay, so it can have up to 3 times, right? It can have terms which is less than 3. Okay, for example, let's see that px is equal to 2x squared. It's a monomial. It has only 1 term. It's a second order polynomial, but it has only 1 term here. Consider this one, x squared plus 4, right? This one has only 2 terms, right? This polynomial has only two terms, right? A second order polynomial can have up to 3 terms, which means it can have 2 terms or it can have 1 term. Alright? A fourth order polynomial, for example, let's say that a fourth order polynomial can have up to 4 plus 1, 5 terms, right? It can have 5 terms, it can have 4 terms, it can have 3 terms, 2, 1. So try to keep this in mind. Right. So now you know how to find the order and the maximum number of terms a polynomial could have. Hope you can understand this section, and please like and share my video. Thank you.